You're watching the Seafood News Weekly video brought to you by Urnerberry's new Insights offering, which is now live. This largely digital offering allows subscribers to read, watch, and listen to impactful market content in a way like never before. Through Insights, Urnerberry's expert editorial team, market reporters, analysts, and curated guest contributors, we generating unique content for the protein industry. Be on the lookout for theme launches throughout the year. I'm Seafood News Managing Editor Amanda Buckle.
And I'm Seafood Market Reporter Lauren Castiglione. In our top story of the week, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency has settled with South Bend Products over federal Clean Water Act violations at the company's South Bend, Washington seafood processing facility. South Bend Products operates a seafood preparation and processing facility specializing in salmon and crab processing. The company also processes razor clams, black cod, rockfish, and halibut. The EPA inspected the facility back in 2017, and after reviewing the facility records, found that the company had numerous violations, including exceeding discharge limits, insufficient monitoring frequency, incorrect sampling, and incomplete or inadequate reporting. The company has to pay a penalty of over $101,000 and implement new processes and technologies to address Clean Water Act compliance issues at its plant.
In other news, Atlantic Destiny, an offshore fishing vessel owned by Ocean Choice International, suffered from a devastating fire earlier this week. The Atlantic Destiny was south of Yarmouth when it caught fire, lost power, and began taking on water. Rescue crews from the Canadian and U.S. Coast Guard, as well as several offshore fishing vessels, were able to come to the aid of the crew. The fire was able to be extinguished, and all 32 members of the crew were safely accounted for. However, Ocean Choice International confirmed late Wednesday morning that the vessel had succumbed to the damages and sunk. It's not clear how the fire started, but Ocean Choice said that they'll be working with the proper authorities and that an investigation into the incident will begin in the coming days.
Meanwhile, the net supply of scallops has been retreating since 2018. In my latest analysis posted on Comtel, I look at the total net supply of scallops for 2020. Considering domestic landings combined with imports while deducting exports, the United States reports seeing fewer landings, slightly increased imports, and a decline in exports when compared to the previous year. This has resulted in a decline of our net supply by 15.6% or by 12.6 million pounds less product. Our net supply calculation suggests an annual total of 67.7 million pounds in 2020 compared to 80.3 million pounds in 2019. This retreat marks the lowest net supply on record since 2015 and the start of a downwards trend that began in 2018. You can check out the full analysis on Comtel.
And finally, in some bizarre news, Arby's is actually paying people to eat their fish sandwich. So Arby's is known for having the meats, but they're also trying to lure in fish lovers by sending out checks for $3.79 to the first 10,000 people who sign up on arbysfishcheck.com. So the idea is to encourage people to use their check to buy the Arby's crispy fish sandwich, which features Alaskan pollock, crispy fried to golden perfection, and topped with tartar sauce and iceberg lettuce. And people certainly seem interested in this limited time offer because all 10,000 $3.79 checks have already been claimed.
We just missed out. Thanks, Amanda. Subscribe to our channel below and be sure to head over to seafoodnews.com or visit the Seafood tab in Comtel for a comprehensive look at the latest market and industry news.
And don't forget to listen to a new episode of the Seafood News podcast released on Spotify, SoundCloud, and iTunes every week. Thanks for watching, and you
be
well.